folks. Hope you're having a fantastic Sunday. Welcome back to the Citadel. My name is Joel Duggan, and this is a 5-year-old server, or nearly 5-year-old server, where we do geeky stuff in Minecraft. And we've been working on this medieval town for quite a while. Yesterday, we put in a crane here on the Toltobury Wharf, and I think it's coming together. I do want to add a little something here. It feels a little open at the moment, and I'm kind of wondering if we should replace this with something else. And what I'm wondering is if we can find a way to stack some planks nearby. I saw this trick that Pixelriffs did on his latest video, and I'm stealing it because it's a really good idea. And I'm just trying to think about where we could put these. I don't want to block off anything here, I don't think. Feels like this area would be the better spot for them. So let's go get some materials. I'm pretty sure the only thing I have in here are... Yeah, I'm gonna need some slabs. Hey Pyro, how's it going? Cosmic, of course, is here. We've got Graham Baboon popping in the chat as well. Welcome in, everyone. Hope you're enjoying your Sunday. Just gonna need those slabs. We will grab maybe some trapdoors through slabs. Don't need the buttons. Actually, I'll leave those in there. Should be good. So I've got dark oak. Let's get some jungle. That's acacia. Get some jungle slabs. And I guess we need some jungle blocks. 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 And blocks. I guess I could try birchwood too. I don't have that out here because I never use it. We'll see which ones look the best. Chef Samuel. Good to see you. Hey, there's Sweet Sandy. How's it going? This one is birch. Let's just bring the whole thing. I really wish that we could bundle bamboo into like bamboo blocks. I've seen mods like that, and I think that would be a very useful block for some things. What was I making in here? Oh yes, glass. Mixed Screw Gun, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. I keep on forgetting how to pronounce your name. Froji? Frosha? Frusha. Hi. Flight test, welcome in. Glass. Nope, this one. Yep. I had more sand that I could store, so I decided to turn it into another block that I use a lot of. I guess we can remove that and put the birch there, and then we'll make, I guess, a special spot for tables and chairs. The second one was good. Well, I don't remember what the second one was. Alright, so this is something I'm totally stealing from Pixelriffs because I saw him do this on his latest video. And I was trying to think about like what other materials that we could lay around here that would be more refined, and thought like, well, Cosmic had mentioned logs yesterday, but I wanted to go farther than that. So instead of doing logs, we make planks as if there were... Oh, crap. that's only going to work in a certain direction. Oh, I never thought to check that. Anybody else wish that you could rotate planks in Minecraft? I really wish that was a thing. I kind of like that hay there, but we could also move it. Because I could put the planks right here. Because they would work that way. It's going to be a lot of brown, though. Okay, so what other things could we put here? I guess we could put... I feel like what I'm missing is like a pile of stone. Like a pile of, not necessarily bricks, but a pile of stone things. So maybe more of that andesite could work. Alright, this changes my whole plan. You missed most of the stream. Well, yeah, it took us almost the whole stream to build that crane. If you missed it. No, jungle planks are the same. It's only the logs that are different. And all logs are directional, right? So doesn't matter. Okay, so now we need... I guess we can try polished stone. We know we could do a little bit of granite, maybe. That could be cool, too. I think I need to just break down some of these chests with multiple things in them. Let's see. I don't want to do diorite. I feel like this is going to have a nicer contrast. I like the diagonal bit better, but maybe we move it this way. Or we reverse it. It's hard with the stairs, because then the stairs look like their own thing. We could try to replace the bottom part here. That doesn't make a lot of sense, though. Yeah, I think that's okay. A little bit samey with the bricks. What was the idea that you're stealing from picks? Oh, doing the log thing, like over here. You know how you can pile different kinds of logs together and it looks like a stack of logs, but because they're different textures, they don't all kind of mush together. He did that with planks, and he used planks and slabs to make like it looked like a stack of refined wood, like wood that had been through some sort of milling process. It's in, I think, his latest. No, not his latest. It was like one from last week. It was the one where he does like the landscaping in his dripstone cave in the survival guide. It's a really cool episode, actually. I'm looking forward to hearing him talk about it on the podcast tomorrow. Using the polish gives it more of that higher class materials. Yeah, a little bit. You know, like that's again, like, you know, something that's been processed. So rather than just raw materials stacked around, these are like more crafted, delivered, you know, touched by people sort of deal. But I feel like that's something that was missing from yesterday. I guess I don't want to close this off too much, but I feel like I need something like kind of in the way there almost, like just a little, like a barrel or two maybe. I don't know what I brought over in here. See, like I don't want to, I like this texture stuff, so I don't want to hide the texture thing that I've got going on. That almost steers you this way, which is cool. What if I put it here instead? Yeah, that's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. True Dog, welcome in. How's it going? I think I like that. I don't think I want it all the way back in here. If we did that, we'd have to put something like a chest in front of it. I think I put those back. I could also go with like a regular chest, just to kind of be a little different. Yeah, I think I like that. I might try to see what this looks like as a beehive though. I think that works because there's an awful lot of spruce around, and I think keeping that light works out quite well. A little bit of contrast from the edge of the custom texture. Granted, it's a nice sort of match to the bricks. Yeah, they're over, you know, kind of helps balance out the color a little bit. So, I mean, when you think about this, like I've got a warm color there, a warm color there, and a warm color over here. It sort of makes a triangle. Well, you can't see the bricks over the... They're underneath the crane, so they don't show up on the map. But, like, there's a warm, warm, and then we've got cool roofs. You know, the grays are all cool. I'm still really stumped about this bridge. I'm wondering if there's other things that we could do that would help that a bit. I think that's pretty good. Like, I don't want to get too crowded with it. I don't want to get too crowded with it. See, this feels good. This is the level of, like, there's stuff everywhere, but you can still walk very cleanly through. I like all of this. I just feel like this feels very wide open, which I guess makes sense. Maybe what we should do is think about where lights are going to go, because between up there and there, it's not, I don't think it's lit enough. It's probably spawn proof, but it's just not visually cool looking. So we could maybe turn one of these into a lamppost. Or I could stick something custom here. That's not a bad idea. Maybe we even go tall with it. Nope. That's not how you do scaffolding. I only have the one. Thought I had two. I'm sure there's other ways to do this. It's not bad. It needs something more on the top, and I don't know if that's where I want to have it be final, but yeah, I feel like that needs to be over there somewhere. That's why I think that maybe having this bridge be a little bit more special could help. So we can try the same thing, but over here. Maybe it doesn't go two of these. Smallest details here and there make the feeling of the area coming to life. Yeah, exactly. It's time consuming, but once you've got it right, it's definitely rewarding. Hey, Devin Scarata, how's it going? Saved up and you can get Java soon. Nice. Well, I mean, if you're in the Discord, there's lots of people that are playing on Java, so there'll be a lot of great resources and friends that you can ask questions of. Obviously, there's a lot of YouTube content out there too. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Not what I wanted to do. Let's do... Nope. Oh, I left the top part up there. That looks awful. I think the position of the light might be okay, but everything else about it is garbage. You can't see it from over here, which is fine. What would be a good way to make that look like a more interesting connection? We could try to extend it, maybe. I really hope they can do something in the future about fixing that mechanic. Does anybody know if there's a data pack out there that allows you to, like, shift crouch on scaffolding without bouncing up and down? So this then hangs a little bit more forward. Ah, that still feels kind of flimsy. What if I connected this with the fence post? I know it's getting dark, and what I want to do is try to stay out here so I can assess where I need lights. That's annoying. Well, that's the right spot for a light. I would say that it lights up the bridge nicely. Probably gives a little bit of attention to that detail. I think that's a decent even spread of light. I just don't like the design of the lamppost. Still feels very flimsy. Plus, it's weird that this is a 2-wide thing, so we can't really have it hang like in the middle. If it could hang right in the middle, it would look nicer. So I would say that we need a light out front of this space here, and probably the best place for that is going to be up there somehow, somewhere. But that's a bottom of a block, so I can't put it there. This is where I really wish we could hang lanterns on walls. Because there's a block space, like right here, and I'd love to put a lantern on it. I guess what we could do is maybe try to convert this into something that can support a lantern. Wait a minute, that's a bottom slab, so we could just do this. I need lanterns. Have you seen the new warm lighting pack that should be released on Vanilla Tweaks? It looks cool and warm. No, I haven't actually. I should, I saw Exumavoid's video posted, but I haven't actually looked at it yet. But I like Vanilla Tweaks. I don't like all of their stuff, but I certainly... I mean, that's the whole idea, is that you pick and choose what you want. I really don't like the website. I find the website extraordinarily, problematic to use. It should be a lot more straightforward than it is. Yeah, I mean, that does the trick. It's really bright. Maybe we reduce the amount of lights down here, although maybe these just need to be lower. Like these maybe need to be a little bit more lower tech. I do feel like they would let people know where the where the kind of edge of the wharf would be by putting lights on it. Come back, light. I do miss having Optifine sometimes and having items that give off light glow when they're broken and floating around in the world as items. I think it's a lot cooler. I tried adding a pack that works with sodium, but it's a lag fest. It's just so, it's not very well made, I guess. Obsidian Clad Fox, good to see you. Thanks so much. I'm glad that you like it. I feel like we might need another light over here. These ones don't have pressure plates on them yet. I don't want to just put lights on the tops of these. So maybe what we need back in the corner here, something like in this space, would be another... What would we use as a base? I guess dark oak. Zente next, my wife, Romans 12, is concerned you didn't make pancakes this weekend. I did, I just haven't posted the picture. I probably forgot. Oh, True Dog, they have like a crouching on scaffolding thing on Vanilla Tweaks? I will have to look for that. That strikes me as where you would find it, right? Because of how I've heard many hermits complain about crouching on scaffolding as a thing they really don't like. So that would make sense. Not terribly familiar with sodium fabric. Does one preclude using the other? Yes. Yep. You can use fabric and optifine together, but you can't use sodium and optifine together. Optifine and fabric requires optifabric. I had mixed responses last year trying to use optifabric. I do not want to listen to you, friend. And so to get the dynamic lighting thing, like where a torch in your hand gives off light, you have to use sodium and another mod. And I've not found another mod that does that well, that doesn't turn my game into a slideshow. That's without shaders. It's just straight up laggy and awful. But Optifine does it beautifully. Optifine does it very well. I just find the rest of my gameplay with Optifine is tough. Yeah, so you don't like that either. I think that feels kind of tacked on instead of part of the design. So we're going to remove this. And have to find another way to do that. While I'm up here, I'm realizing I'm missing pressure plates, so I should go get those. Somebody made their base into a shape of a globe. Green glass everywhere. Oh, that's neat. It's too bad that more stuff doesn't move in Minecraft. Veneria, hello! Thanks very much. I'm glad that you like the crane. Came all the way in here looking for something. Right, pressure plates. That might be enough. 13. Beautiful. 4 to spare. Kind of wonder whether I should continue that dock pattern along the wall. What does this look like if I did this? It would narrow this up quite a bit. A little bit more interesting though. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. Do I have... Got one of them. I need more than one. This is the back and forth of adding details to builds. Yeah, I know shift space, True Dog, but it makes you bounce around. The whole idea was to not bounce around. Thanks for looking, though. Okay, I think we're done with all of these. And I needed those. That does make this look a little bit funny. Is that visible from the other side, I think? Only sort of. I guess I don't really want to bring those all the way along. So the solution here is probably going to be downstairs. Oh, that's not going to look good there either. I guess we'll just leave it like that. And for now, I think we'll just fill this in with bricks. We will come back and texture this at a later time. We'll also probably do things like slabs and stairs and maybe make this look a little bit more intentional. Cool. Yeah, we'll do stuff like this. Thanks, Cosmic, for being awesome. I don't think that looks too out of place. I think maybe we'll remove that and put a slab down instead. Which, of course, I don't have in my inventory. Ah! Well, if you didn't know the way back and forth to this little work shed, you certainly do. Even if this is your first stream here. Man. Ooh. Maybe I want to do a stair there. Just gonna mess around with this stair, I think. But we'll see. You had everything but what you needed. That is always the case. I find at this stage in Minecraft, you're just always full of the things that you just don't need right now. I knew that was going to mess around with that. No. I guess we'll just do that. Oh, and I needed something there too. No, I think it was better when it was an andesite stair. Whoops. Whoops. Delara, hello. How's it going? Of all the things I have, why do I not have the things that I need? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Okay. Well, I don't think there's anything more to add that's going to be in the way here. Like, there's a chance I could try to weasel in a barrel or something there. But I think that that just kind of... Yeah, that feels like it's very much in your way. Okay, well, I don't think I like these. I feel like that's a little bit too basic. What would be a good... Maybe we just don't want them to have the flat tops to them. Maybe we just use like fences and fence gates here. Maybe we just do the ends. Could be another thing too. I just generally feel like there needs to be something that hangs out for the boats to be, you know, lit by. Like if you pull up, you kind of want there to be something to say like pull up here, right? Well, that doesn't feel very sturdy. Maybe one taller? Let's try stone. Or maybe andesite. Problem is that that stone stair is going to look massive. Yeah. Lights the river up nicely, though. And it's a better height. Maybe we can just alternate and use a different kind of wall. Wait a minute, what about something like a granite wall? Or a brick wall might be a little bit too strange. A granite wall... I don't think cobblestone would look very good. I guess we could try another brick wall. Or a polished blackstone wall. You don't think the stairs are too bad? A wall might look better? Yeah, I mean, we'll try a couple different walls here. I think the wall is definitely the way to go. I just wonder if we have to change that. I think maybe that has to be dark oak. Maybe the whole thing has to be dark oak. Either way, I prefer that height. And I like the little angle thing that happens with the wall. That's good. Let's try these. Probably not going to work, but have to give it a go. And let's go get some dark oak fences and fence gates. Just no fence gates. Dark oak and granite goes pretty well together. Thanks, Cosmic. Yeah, I think it makes a lot of sense too. Fence gates. One thing that I do like about this map is it shows the light, so you can see where our one light is and where the one we just took down. You can see the diamond that it puts out in terms of coverage. Not that it matters for spawning these days so much, but it's more just a cool... Oh, that's annoying. Where are you coming from? Where did you spawn? Oh, you're just a natural spawn. Okay. Obviously still some spots that are quite dark. And we go... Holy zombie knocking on the door, Batman? Yeah, it's really loud. Okay, so I like the walls. I don't like the granite. And I think I prefer this the spruce. I think the dark oak might be a little bit too dark. And if that's the case, then I'm probably not going to like polished in this case. It's not awful. It ties in a little bit with the roofs, which is nice. Maybe we have to try brick. Like, we have to try the deep slate brick walls. Definitely a no for these. What would make sense if we had them would be polished andesite walls, but obviously we don't have those. Heard a skeleton somewhere. Oh, are you in the tower? You are. We'll have to double check the lighting and stuff in there too. What did I come in here to get? Brick walls. Let's just make some more. Oh, that is a quartz box. I wanted this one. So much stuff. Well, we worked through the entire night. Free stuff. Really like the ambience of the town at night. Thanks, Devin. Yeah, I like it too. It's worked out quite well. Ah, I think that's pretty good, actually. What do we think? Between the polished and the brick? Do we mix them up? Do we stay with the andesite on the top of it? Or do we try something like this? Brought stone. There we go. Obviously, I think we're going to go with spruce. At nighttime, the spruce is easier to see, but in the daytime, I feel like the dark oak makes it a lot better. Because this kind of blends in with the crane and all the other apparatus around. Yeah, True Dog, sunrise will add a warm glow to anything. Yeah, they look different. They stand out more with the dark oak, I think. As much as I didn't think that they were good at nighttime, I think they're better during the day. So we'll switch these out. Always a pain. I think if we do anything on the top, maybe we should try the polished, just because this way the top doesn't blend in with the buildings behind it. Just have to come out here every night and switch between dark oak and spruce, yeah. I feel like the brick on top gives a better contrast. Which do we think? This one with the brick wall or the polished? Polished, what is it? Deep slate. Sweet Sandy, thank you very much for the lurk. Always good to have you around. Yeah, the brick wall stands a little bit more. Yeah, I feel like these are like, it feels like it's a good palette, but it's a palette for a different build, if that makes sense. Whereas I feel like this ties it a little bit closer to the rest of this. Now the only problem, of course, is that we've got brick walls here and we've got brick walls back there on those lamps. That's cool. So now I think maybe we have to adjust this thing. How do we even do this? Well, I guess I could put the lamppost. If I put the lamppost on top of this, Then we could potentially have it hang a little bit farther back. I'm not in love with this bridge anyway. And this was solid wood, but if we did this, that, dark oak, I just don't have... I need dark oak slabs, maybe? The bridge has just got too many colors in it. I'm okay with the shape. Do I have chains? Got one. Yeah, the bridge... I'm also not in love with the wood on it. Like, I kind of feel like it needs something to make it stand out more. That's what I'm trying to do with this lantern lamp thing. So here, I think we can go in with this. Trying to stick with a pattern. So then it at least hangs on the side, right? Then this to me feels very out of place back here. So then maybe we have to go with just this. Nope, that's wrong. Wrong thing. That is what I meant. I don't know, they feel so dark. Yeah, gonna have to, I think this is one of those things where we have to build it and then we have got to walk around and see if it bugs us. Like, I'm not a fan of these acacia logs either. I just don't want to stack up. I don't want to stack up on the andesite because I feel like that might be overdone. But we can also try these instead as well. I mean, these would make sense as far as having the stuff on them. I think I like the chiseled brick better. We had that before, but only on one side. I guess the one thing that's nice about the acacia is that it separates the bridge from all of this, whereas this feels very much part of it. Maybe they both need to be stairs, which I don't have. Anyway, time for a break. One must listen to the cosmic. Oh, incoming raid. Maybe we hold on. Maybe we just hold on. Cosmic. with your permission, we will wait a tick. Wait a tick. Pixel Riffs coming in with the raid. How's it going, Pix? How was your stream? Good, I hope. We are struggling with minute details. Bill Traveler, thanks very much for saying hi. Thanks for coming in with the raid. Pixel Riffs, how was the stream? What's going on? I've got a fun reveal. I mean, I've been showing pics on Twitter, but oh, we gotta sleep. Hold on. I'm keeping my eyes down so that we can sleep and show everybody what's going on. Oh, I moved the bed. The bed is back in the other place. Hold on. Evil Shadow, hello. Stream was good, clearing out more space around the copper aging setup. Have a lot more cobblestone now. Nice. Yeah, that's something that I need to do too, is make sure my cobblestone stores are up. Tuxedo Cat, subscribe with Prime for 3 months. That's amazing. Thanks so much, Tuxedo Cat. Sneech Star, hello. Hunt 2084 Rocks, hello. So we are on the Citadel. You've probably heard me talk about this on the Spawn Chunks podcast, which of course I co-host and produce with Pixel Riffs. Let's just fly out here real quick. This is West Hill, and this is what we've been working on and what I will be talking about on the Spawn Chunks tomorrow. We added a crane to Toltobury Wharf. Hunt Rocks, thanks very much. I'm really glad that you like it. And thanks for the lurk, Froje. Appreciate it. I really need to figure out how to pronounce your name. Parishioner, hello. Spawn Chunks fan, very cool. Again, Pixel Riffs, thanks so much for the raid. Folks coming in, my name is Joel Duggan if you haven't figured that out already. And I do Spawn Chunks with Pixel Riffs. I stream here on Minecraft on Twitch about 3 times a week, sometimes 4. It's been good. We've been working on this medieval project for almost 1.5 years. And we are currently on the west side, which is this area on the left of the map. And we've been adding stuff to this wharf and kind of back up and taking advantage of beached squid. Well, I thought that was going to kill him. But we've got this cool crane happening now. It's really added a very busy feel. I feel like I lose a lot of the cool details that I had behind, but I do like the crane, so I'm going to leave it. But I find that it obscures a lot of what's going on behind the wharf. But from the water, which is one of the ways that you would approach this, obviously coming from the west, it looks a lot better because there's less kind of covering up of the archway and the entrance to the wharf. But we just finished adding in these lanterns hanging out over the water, and we're trying to see if we can find a way to design a lantern for this bridge and also rework the bridge a bit, because I'm not a real big fan of the bridge. I want to try to make it stand out and be cool, but right now it looks kind of run-of-the-mill and it kind of blends in, and I want it to stand out more. Chum HD, thanks very much. Appreciate it. I don't think I like the stairs. I think I preferred full blocks there. So we'll go back to, I guess, the andesite block for now. Which does tie it in with like the rest of the wharf, but then of course it also blends in with the rest of the wharf. So there's been a lot of trial and error. This is the thing. I don't do anything in creative ahead of time. I don't plan anything out. I plan things out of my head. But that's about it. Folks, thank you for all the follows. Really appreciate it. Glad to have you on board. So yeah, it's not bad. I feel like it could be a little bit bigger. I wonder for this one if we could, maybe we just don't need the stone part here. Maybe we'd be better off with just a fence. It's a little flat is the only thing. That's what trapdoors are for, says chat. Where's my scaffolding? Yes. Cosmic, I would say that's probably a good idea. Thank you. Let's try one of these. One or two? Maybe two? Nope. If I do two, then maybe the first one should be a slab. This is where I need a lot more experiences in these, like, I guess I call them micro builds or sub-block builds. Maybe we're doing the right thing, but in the wrong color. And of course, slabs are down here. No, they're not. They're in my inventory. Sigh. We've had a full inventory for like the entire stream. and it started like within minutes of me starting the stream. How do I not have spruce trapdoors in my inventory? Grr-arg. Oh, and yay, bouncing. Ay, 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 ay. That's not bad. Certainly not my favorite. No. N-O no. Well, that's weird. I mean, cool. Huh. Now, if we had wooden walls, that would look really sharp. It would, it would. My streaming schedule is on the Twitch page. It's Friday, Saturday, Sunday at 1 o'clock Atlantic time. UTC -3. But yeah, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll get a post. Don't rely on Twitch for the notification. Definitely follow me on Twitter. Or if you're part of the Discord, then you'll get a heads up, usually, an at reply. I do like a tag everyone and stuff. Again, Pixelriffs, thanks so much for the raid if you're still lurking and hanging around. I appreciate it if you get a raid and run. I know it's probably dinner time for you and whatnot. We'll talk tomorrow, obviously. But I appreciate it. And the folks that did come in with the raid, if you wouldn't mind watching on Joel Duggan on Twitch, like on my channel, we're trying to grow the channel. And by doing that, it helps us out a great deal. And hopefully you'll be looking to hang out for a while this afternoon. I'm going to be here for a while. We only just started it an hour ago. I take a break about once an hour. We're going to push that for another 20 minutes. But then I'll be going for another 2-3 hours probably. So it'll be a slow moving because of all the details and stuff that we have to do. But I think I'm okay with that for now. There's a bunch of stuff in here that I'm probably going to come back and change as it bugs me more over time. But for now, I think that's pretty good. I have one space in my inventory to pick this up. Yeah, I think it looks okay. Again, not a huge fan of the wood on that bridge, but I don't want the bridge to be like 4 wide. We could do something like, like a wall. Like this could be what we do on the bridge. You know, like right there. But then it becomes a very thick bridge. And I don't know if I want to do that just yet. So I'll leave it for now. Leave it for now. The next phase, I guess, would be to double check interiors for lighting, because we had some stuff spawning over here. So let's reorganize some inventory quickly. EQ Burvin, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Thank you very much. Glad you're enjoying it. I guess we can put some of this back. Oh, wait a minute. We're not going to need these for inside stuff. Lanterns will keep. Chains will keep. Those can go away. Keep those. So many shulker boxes. Whoops. We're gonna need those. I need those. Keep a couple of stairs around. Should be good. Okay, so inside, I know I'm gonna need a bed at some point. I think I've got a spare bed inside. Hey, the mighty Elkhorn is here. How's it going, Elkhorn? Good to see you. Evil Shadow, thanks for the lurk. Great way to help out the stream. Enjoy your Sunday. Beds. There's one, but it's yellow. I'm thinking brown. So we'll make one. That's brown bed. And then other interior stuff. I don't know if any of these blocks are going to come in handy. Maybe we'll bring a couple of beehives. That might... I'm not sure what that would look... That kind of looks like an abacus, sort of, maybe. These are the mini heads from the Vanilla Tweaks data pack, for folks that are wondering. A little player chest would be good. Oh, that's already been placed. Let's use that one instead, because they don't restack. And I'd say that's probably it for now. Maybe a gold block or two. Honeycomb. Gold block. You're gonna do some really cool piles of gold with honeycomb, gold blocks, honey blocks, and what was the other one that's kind of bright yellow? Oh, mushrooms. Not mushrooms. Shroom lights. Shroom lights. Mushrooms are not blocks. they're aminals. One day it'll be time for pink. Nice. Probably gonna need some tables and chairs. And this is maybe where I'll use some candles. Candles, flint and steel. Tables and chairs. Hammer. Oh, wrong box. Alright, so I know that this little, like a harbor master apartment thing at the top here, it does not have any details. So, pretty small, pretty easy to figure out. I kind of think that there should be, maybe the bed goes along there. And we might be able to do something unique if we put the bed facing this way. Then we might be able to, like, bookend it with something. And then we could have, like, the harbor master desk, I guess, over here. And then we can use the furniture mallet to turn that into a 2-person desk or a 2-wide desk. Put the chair here and then punch it. And then here I think would be cool if we had like a something like that. It's almost like a records of all the stuff coming in and out of the port. That'd be kind of cool. And I guess I could put candles on the desk. I kind of want to put them by the bed. Yeah, I think I would prefer to have like a maybe an item frame or something there. So what would we put on either side of the bed? Has anybody done any like really cool sort of like bed frame things? I don't want to use trapdoors because it's going to bleed in with the shutter there. Not that that couldn't be changed, but I sort of like the way that is. I could put shelves there. Obviously, I need to go get some stuff. Man, it's dark in there. I thought it was nighttime. Bookshelves actually a good idea. Bookshelves are a good idea. They're a little bit on the bright side, but we can check to see. Put some of this stuff in here. Grab some spruce trapdoors. Barrels. Crates. And I'm thinking snow layers. How do you make snow layers? I always forget. Nope. It's blocks, right? Aha. There we go. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of banners, Green Ninja. They just sway around inside, and they don't really work for me from an immersion standpoint. Cool if they work for you. Where can I? Got trapdoors, bookshelves. Where do I keep my bookshelves? This is a 5-year-old server endgame problem when you're just like, where do I even keep those? I don't remember. I don't think I keep them on me. I think they're just tucked away somewhere. This is where I thought they were going to be. Alright, well, let's go see if we have any books. I've got paper. And I've got leather. We can just make bookshelves. I can probably make bookshelves faster than I can find bookshelves. I don't think there's anything over here. I might grab a flower pot or two, though. Yeah, you know what? Let's just, leather. Paper. Books. And wood for bookshelves. We'll just use... What do I need? I've got 11. So I need division by 3, right? That should do. Don't use all my leather just in case. Bookshelves. I think that's enough to keep going. Hunt 2084 rocks. Yes, the Discord is a combination of my own personal Patreon, or people that support me here on Twitch, or people that support the Citadel Cafe on Twitch. Or on, sorry, not on Twitch, on Patreon. So Patreon, Joel Duggan, Patreon, the Citadel Cafe, or Twitch. And that's tier 1 or prime, depending on what you have available and what you prefer. So that's how you get the Discord. And thank you for asking. Didn't know they sold mini blocks for anything other than player heads. It's a data pack, EQ. Go to Vanilla Tweaks. Pink 56 Black, hello, welcome in. Bookshelves, which means I need wood, which means I need to use whatever planks we've got lying around. 6 should be plenty. It makes sense to have some books in the Harbor Masters area. Actually, before we go in here, let's go take a look. There's a couple of other places in the front of the town that I have like administration type buildings. And I think taking a look at how I use those bookshelves might be a good refresher. Cosmic brings this up all the time, but one of the nice things about having this build be a year and a half old is that I've got my own reference. I don't have to go to the internet. I just have to go look at other things I built like 9 months ago. Right, so this one I encased in spruce trapdoors because that's how you do. I do enjoy the book and quill on the table. And this one was a little bit different, I think. Yeah, we just left them wide open there, but we put stuff on top of them, which I think helps them feel functional. We don't have that much headspace in this office that we're looking at. Ooh, I think I like paper flat on the surface better. I think. And then upstairs, I feel like I had more desky things. There's a banner that's got nothing behind it. That's a shield. I'm not exactly sure what my thought process was there. Corner bookshelves are always so very effective. That goes outside. We gotta remember that we can put tablecloths on the desks and stuff too. Okay, I think that's... I want to go upstairs. I don't think there was much for desk space up here. Oh yeah, a little bit. Again, a lot more room up here. That's one way to get down. It's 118.2, I believe. Some custom textures. Ah, okay, cool. Oh, Purple Wren. Yes, it's 118.2. Yep, it's 118.2. I try to keep up to date. I only wait long enough to for like things like sodium and our mods to catch up. Any kind of server-side mod. Client-side mod, it depends. I've got a couple of mods that really affect performance and affect how I feel when I stream, like, you know, eye strain and stuff. So I try to wait for those to update, but we're generally on the most recent because this is how I play and then report on, you know, my game experiences on the spawn chunks. So yeah, I think maybe we can do bookshelves there and bookshelves there. They do feel kind of funny in the corner like that, don't they? Does anybody remember how many stacks you have to put down before it doesn't melt? I did that backwards. Sort of looks like bed linen, which is cool. Although that's a little bit... Kind of looks like stacks of paper. Oh, maybe. It's a little bit big for paper. We definitely need some sort of light source in here. I wonder if I can just hang a lantern from the ceiling somehow. Don't think I want to close that off. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I'm kind of wondering... Oh, well, there we go. That's the other problem. Gonna melt the snow. So maybe we have to stick to candles. I think this is too much here. I don't think this is silk touch, no. But let's try... Maybe we can put the candles over here. Didn't bring any carpet, I should have. That's plenty of light coverage. I think that's pretty good. Like, I don't want to make it too busy. I think that's solid. I'm only just questioning whether or not to use bookshelves on both ends. I kind of wonder whether if I replace these, maybe one with a barrel or something, or a crate, and then maybe this. I feel like that's a little bit more interesting. Less repetitive. Or we could just not have this here. I actually don't mind that. I think that's probably better. Alright, do we need anything in the corner? Yeah, I feel like this would be an opportunity to have... Maybe that's where we can put some extra bookshelves. Yeah. I think that works. This feels a little bit dead. But then... No, I don't want to do that. Let's... Maybe we don't stack this up this high. I try not to stack... Oh, I did it with the axe. Whoops. This is where we could put... I had a bunch of things in here. Yeah, these look like little containers for stuff. I try not to stack things too high next to a door because it feels very tunnel-like, very claustrophobic. I think I'm good with that. I think I'm going to call this inside done. And seeing as Cosmic is calling for break time, I agree. Soothe, I think barrels for me seems like things that would be hard to open in this little space. And I don't think I have much wiggle room in the floor because the floor is also the ceiling downstairs, right? So we can't go and start like doing crazy texture because it starts to mess with this stuff. And I don't like low ceilings in here, so I think we're just going to leave this, unfortunately, pretty bland. I guess I could always put a carpet down. Don't know where, though. Like maybe a little carpet there, perhaps. Anyway, not the biggest deal. Not the biggest deal. Calling that done. Light levels are okay. I'm sure that we checked the light levels in the tower before. That entrance goes in there. Yeah, we're solid. We should probably put something else up here too. This feels a little bit empty. We'll have to check our other towers. I think I've got like tables and stuff, but anyway, we shall... Oh, wow. Was not expecting that. That's awesome. We shall obey the Cosmic and take a break. If you're new to the channel, as I think a number of you are, thank you very much for hanging out. We are going to keep on playing Minecraft, but I take a break every hour to give my eyeballs a rest, stretch my back. I go grab a cup of coffee, grab a snack, whatever it is that you need today, and we'll be back in about 5 or 6 minutes. And I left my coffee in the other room. Hold on. Let's try that again. Better. Much better. Alright, so that part was done. We wanted to figure out if we needed any furniture and stuff in the towers. I don't think I want any furniture. I don't think I have much in these other towers. Like nothing. I did something in some of the towers though. Which ones were they? This one might have some stuff. Yeah, candles on tables, but I don't think we need that because we've got lanterns in the ceiling. That doesn't have anything. Did I do anything in these towers? I don't remember. Nope. Let's land in this one instead. No, I didn't. Okay. Well, sky's the limit then. The only thing I could think of would maybe be like hanging bows and arrows up there, but it seems like an awful lot of work to do. Because we've got the armor stand data pack, and you can do really cool stuff like this. But I think putting something like that in every single tower just is asking for lag, and it's like overkill for things that people just aren't quite gonna use. So I'm not sure what could go up here. Like maybe just a chair? I mean, whatever it is, I don't want it to be a full block. I need it to be like a sub-block sort of thing. 118.2, True Dog. We just went over that a few minutes ago. Let's see. Yeah, I don't need any lights because we got a lantern there. I guess one armor stand with a bow would not be the end of the world. I feel like we could probably do that fairly quickly. So first things first, we need armor stand. Put some of this stuff away. And I've got levers. I'll need the armor stand book, which is in there. And then I just need a bow. The problem is in an item frame, they look small. They're too small. Oh, a crossbow would be cool. How hard is it to build a crossbow? Not hard at all. We have a bow already, though. Let's do the crossbow. I have all of those things elsewhere, so that's good. Dalman Dam, hello. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Alright, iron. Tripwire hook. I think that was everything. Oh no, sticks. crossbow. That should be all we need. So I'm thinking we just hang this right here. That. And then what we'll do is, I believe there was a thing that allowed you to align with a, wasn't it like a line with a tripwire hook? And then I removed the tripwire hook. I think this is how I did this last time. Is you put a tripwire hook in first, because the data pack says align with tripwire hook, right? So then we use this and say styles, show arms, and then apply gravity, no. And then we give it this. And then we say it is auto align. Nope. Tool rack. Align an armor stand with a tripwire hook on the wall above it, so that a tool held by it appears to be hanging up. Let's try that. That is not helpful in the least. Okay, well. Do I have to unlock it first? Let's just see if there's something that gets a little bit better. Walking, attention, face palm. Is there a reset for the whole thing? I guess we just break it. Yeah, that is weird. Not do exactly at all what you expect it to. This is a data pack. A boomer chant. It's vanilla tweaks data pack. All right, let's do this manually then. We'll just show arms. No gravity. We'll just do straight up, hold this in your hand. And then I'm just going to do some basic translation stuff. Nudge. No, other way. And then X. Pretty good. Now I just need to rotate the arm so that it looks a little bit straight. Uh, 15 degrees. It's the right arm. And I want it to go around the x-axis, but I wanted to go the other way. That's good. And then this is the z-axis. So z-axis, right arm. And I went the wrong way again. I was watching Impulse do a video about how his experience messing with armor stands, and I mean, he's right, it's tedious. Zenthane X subscribing with Prime for 10 months. Holy smokes, Zenthane, that's amazing. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And Purple Wren, thanks for the follow. Sorry I missed you earlier. There's a bunch of people who came in with the raid that I think I missed, but there's just too many to read out all at once. Pose adjust, that's what it is. Right arm. Was it -C? That's too far. So I forgot to change the degrees on this page, which is silly. But that is about as close to straight up and down as I think we're going to get. Z -1. Nope. Nudge X +3. Cool. So now we hide the armor stand. And then we lock the armor stand. And then I think we should be able to sneak in here. Oh, maybe we can't. Oh, there we go. I want to see if a lever will look better. Yeah. Only thing there is that we have to unlock the armor stand again. And then we can just nudge this up. And then nudge it towards us, which is going to be positive, Z? Nope. I wish that we could go in like half increments. Do I want to get fancy and try to rotate it? I think I'm just going to leave it like that. Maybe we'll go up a little bit more. No, you know what? I think it looked better before. Cool. Now we can lock it. A fun little detail here at the top of the tower, right? Just little things. Little things. Oh, right. We need to check the light levels in here. I know we're good up here. How are we going out here? 8. That's good. There's nothing spawn. Okay, well that's got some spawnable things. We'll have to remember that. Don't want creepers raining down on our heads. Most of this is either not spawnable or super low light, but not something that's going to cause an issue. 1-0 there. But that's because this is quite dark and we need to put some lights over here, and that's fine. Okay, tower is clear. Sorted. Romans 12, hello. Kyrettle, thanks for saying hello. How's your day going? Mine's doing well. Good sleep, good breakfast. Well, I shouldn't say good sleep. I let myself sleep in because I did not have a good sleep, but I'm feeling rested in any case. My voice is still suffering from allergies, but I don't think there's much we can do about that. So that is that tower. Do we need anything in these towers, I wonder? I know I need to check the light levels in here. So we've got some zeros in here. This will need a light. Everything in here should be fine. All the way up to the top. And there's not room to do anything in here. This is pretty interesting anyway. I'm okay with that. I know the light levels are good over here. Question is, what do we want to do? Zenthane X gifting a tier 1 sub to Romans 12. I think I remember the connection. And yes, I had pancakes this weekend. And yes, I forgot to post a picture. I was too busy posting pictures of my barbecue last night. I got sidetracked. Thank you so much for the gift sub. Make sure you're connecting your Discord and your Twitch, folks. If you've got a gift sub in the last few days, as many of you I think have, connect your Discord and Twitch accounts. Join us in the Discord. Allergies are evil. Who invented them? I think we invented them, unfortunately. I don't want to narrow this down. I don't think I want to put trapdoors in here. If we do, maybe we use these ones. That's not bad. I think it's better than using the other ones. Maybe we do that. Maybe we mix them up a little bit. That's probably pretty good. Yeah, there's not really room for the same sort of stuff up here. I wouldn't mind putting something in the corner, but like I don't know what it would be. And it would have to be some sort of sub-block thing. Anything bigger is going to block the windows, right? So I guess we could put something there, but then like very little room to walk by. Yeah, all right. Can't think of anything, so we'll leave that. This is just a walkway, so that's fine. So now we have to think about what we're going to put in this deep dark area here. That doesn't have to be there. So simple solution, we can hang a lantern right there and everything is fixed. But we have the opportunity to maybe put a few things in the room. And I'm kind of thinking like, it's not really going to serve much of a function other than just be, it's essentially just access to this tower. It's all it is. It's just the bottom of this tower. And I'm not entirely sold on the bone block out here. I like it on the other side, obviously. Works very well over here. Ties in with this. Good E-World. Happy to catch you in person for a stream. Hey. JOPKP in the Discord. Oh, very cool. I recognize that name from the Discord. The only thing that feels funky here is this dark oak there, and then it's andesite there, but I don't want to remove that because I think that looks good there. So my thought is to maybe switch this right there to andesite. That might look okay. It might not. We do have it. We do have the ability. I feel like that looks better. I feel like it separates that house and building a little bit. And inside it should look okay. Yeah. If anything, it breaks up the brown, which is a bit nicer. And then as far as just inside, I feel like the only spot to put things would be there. And this is where someone mentioned like barrels and stuff earlier. This is where I think barrels would make sense. Because this is very much just like an area that you would travel through to get to where you're going. I don't want to use crates, obviously, because crates are being used in the build. So I think maybe just this in a chest. Oh, that's a little chest. Cosmic, thank you very much for being awesome. Nope. I want... That can go there, though. Done with that for now. I need a regular chest. And then like that. Yeah, just enough. And then potentially we could put something like in the corner here. And that would be a good spot for a lantern. The only problem there, of course, it's going to light up the outside quite bright. Is the corner there. So the other option would be to hang a lantern here. Yeah, it's very bright. I think maybe we go with candles. And we'll put the candles on, I guess, a barrel. But if that's the case, maybe this should be something else. Or maybe we just move this. I feel like we could maybe do like a beehive or something here. Oh, wait a minute. What's that cool thing that I did? There's something I did in this other build. Wait a minute. It was like a barrel full of stuff. Like if you were grabbing your arrows and you were going to run up to the top, you could have like a barrel of like black tar or something. Was it in here? I did it? No, it was over here. Somewhere. Nope. Next building over? Ah, there we go. What is that? Coal block, it looks like? So if we did that, maybe in like the space here. Oh no, that doesn't work. Right. Trying to think about what other things we could put in here. I feel like that's gonna, the barrel's gonna have candles on it. So like what other thing we could put in the corner? Maybe a beehive? That was my first idea. With the barrel you could get away with it perhaps instead of the chest. I'm just trying to make it look like there's a use for the room. It's more about like creating the illusion than it is actually being super functional. What do these look like? I don't know that that would make a lot of sense. It would work if we were to use it, but I don't think it would make a lot of sense. I think we're just going to go with a beehive. Keep it simple. Matter of fact, I think that's where I'm going to put the candles. Right. Light check. Just barely. Works for me. And I'd say that's dim, but not like too dim. I don't think we need a third candle. Cool. Well, it's nighttime. Let's put a bunch of stuff away here. Those books can go back in here. Actually, do I have books over here? No. Have a nice fresh inventory. Delara, I like the new light rules as well. It's really made it fun to have, we'll call it moody lighting for the lack of a better way to express it, you know? I quite like it. And furniture hammer goes in here. Cool. I think I can actually put this down here. Go back. I think this is the clearest I've ever seen your inventory. Oh, probably. Time it. It'll last like 10 minutes. When you're doing all these little details, you eat up your inventory so fast. Yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that. That's making my eye twitch right there. All right, what is next? I would say we've got the lighting for here. We went all the way upstairs. That's fine. Everything across there is done. I've got texture blocks along here. The path is finished. Some empty space here we could do something with. And I feel like that's about it. Until we start getting to, like, you know, doing like flowers and stuff along here. But I want to do the buildings. I want to get all the buildings done before I start doing like flower pots and all that kind of stuff. I feel like these windows up here would be prime location for like having like flower boxes across the top there. It'd be kind of cool. Is it like Disneyland? It's never done as long as we have our imagination. Well, there's that too. There's that too. Okay, well, I think the only details left now, obviously we have to sort out the next house. But as far as this place goes, I think next time it falls to night, we'll check to see if there's any other lights. I think we need something back here to try and illuminate this area. I feel like there were some ones and zeros across here. Plus it just looked dark and you couldn't really see the door. So maybe we just need like a lantern hanging right there or something. That could be all we need there. Or maybe we put one over there. And I'd say that's about it. Except for, of course, we've also got to worry about like the river. We've done some of it. This looks okay, but we've not really taken this around. This feels kind of cobbled together. Oh, right. And this thing is going to get moved around. I might just remove this entirely and then just build it up from scratch. That might be the easiest thing to do. don't think we need any other details. Maybe the odd fence post down here to like, because there's nothing to really tie your boat to. I feel like a couple of spruce fence posts right there would be good. This is where it starts. This is where the inventory starts to fill up again. Fence posts, and I don't think we're going to need a gate, but we'll do it anyway. Let's go remind ourselves what we did along the other wharves in the river. So we've got stuff like this, which is a mini block, which at nighttime makes you jump out of your skin because you think it's a creeper. And then along here, we just did, yeah, just like little fence posts. I think, ooh, putting them in the water is cool if you've got the shelf to do it, but I don't think we have that. Yeah, stuff like that I think is fine. And these things are all flipped down. And we did more along here as well. I guess we could put caps on the end of the pier as well. Whoop, there's a crane there now. Whoops. Maybe this is where we do the fence gate. Or maybe we just do 2 fence gates. I feel like it needs something. Nope. I want those back. No, that does not look good. Yeah, I think that's good. So then the next thing is just going to be to mine this out. I'm sure I have it in a screenshot somewhere. I basically want there to be a rock here, but I don't want it to be something that's this close to the wharf, because then it feels like you can just jump from one to the other. It doesn't feel very secure, right? Tipster, hello. Good to see you. So we might as well just redo the whole shoreline here. One thing I find that really helps your builds is not just like leaving them, and you really have to make sure that they connect to everything around them in a good way. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get some grass and we'll just fill this whole thing in a way that looks good, and then we'll return to it at a later date and make it a stone when we have more of a plan. Plus, I'm not working on this right now like I'm working on this. I just want this area to be a little bit tighter. So I need grass and I need andesite. Sprocket, good afternoon. Welcome in. Welcome back. So for now, we're just going to do andesite across the whole bottom. It will eventually be a gradient of the other blocks, but for now, might as well just keep it simple. And then how deep free stuff do we want? I feel like this has to be at least 5 blocks wide, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 6. That's pretty good. And then this line, I think we will overlap here a little bit. So then something like that. So that looks good on the surface, but of course underwater, it's not going to jive. So we will have to cut that out too. And generally I do coarse dirt in these situations, so we'll go get some more coarse dirt. The doorknob 42, I changed my name so you can pronounce it. You didn't have to do that. I just could have just had the I tried looking it up. I tried putting that name into Google on how to pronounce it on my break, and I couldn't figure it out. Enough reminders and I'll catch on. But if you're fine with being called the doorknob, then that's fine too. I really feel like, you know, as a North American, I should really kind of improve my awareness and pronunciation of like stuff that's just not Anglo-Saxon, right? Alright, so now come in here. I am just going to leave these, I think, as stone. We're going to go down pretty steep as well. And I think from here we'll go out by a block. Wow, there's a crane thingy now. Yep. Technical term. I did a Google search for crane thingy, and that's what came up. That's what we did. Comes with its own siren. For folks that are not aware, I live very close to a main street. So when things go bad, we hear about them. You'd think it would be something that would wake me up at night, but it totally doesn't. I obviously covered up a lot of stuff down here. I didn't mine this out. I just kind of said, it's fine. It's my name in the other game I like, Valorant. I looked up most random word and doorknob was on that list. That's pretty funny. I've never tried Valorant. I do like first-person shooters, but I'm not a big competitive person. So the last competitive game I played was Heroes of the Storm. And I liked it. I just couldn't keep up with my friends. That was past Joel saying this is a future Joel problem. Very likely. You are very likely correct. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. We obviously have to just fix out a few things. It might be worth going to get a water breathing potion. Because now I need tough and bricks and mossy bits. Yeah, see, this feels very far away now. It doesn't feel like you could get there without being wet, which is probably low on the priority list, right? Yeah, the crane thing, it came out well. I quite like it. I think we're good on grass. We'll keep some of the dirt and the coarse dirt. I don't need granite or the sand. So we do need bricks, andesite, cracked bricks, and then we also need like mossy this. Oh, we need mossy cobble. And tough was the other thing. I think that's everything. And my potions are in the other building. So anyway, to follow up on Valorant, that's the game that Gemini Tay really likes. Last time we had Gemini Tay on the Spawn Chunks podcast, it was just her and I. And we had a really good chat. And in the post-show, she mentioned that she really likes Valorant. It's like, it's made by Riot, right? It's League of Legends people. I should give it a try. It's free. I find that I want to spend less time at the computer for casual gaming, just because I spend so much time podcasting and streaming. Usually my gaming for fun is usually not at the computer, or it's just another game that I find streaming. So I guess along here we can kind of mix things up a bit. This is where I miss Optifine. This is where it would be nice if we could see what we were doing. Whoops. Cool. It's all done there. And then for this, I'm actually okay with this rock kind of pushing itself around. Maybe we'll just kind of change the direction of it a little bit. Actually, you know, maybe we do need to remove all this. I think it looks nicer when it's on dirt. And this is really just so that it looks cool when you look at it from above. You really are not going to be able to see all this. Well, I'm just doing kind of quick and dirty changes here. You know, granite would not be terribly bad as a riverbed texture. Go. And then get rid of the gravel. Quick and dirty, but done. The Cubers, hello. Thanks for saying hi. Welcome in. Appreciate you coming by. Cosmic, by my count, I think I'm due for another break. Are we on the same clock? Just so that I know what's up. Oh, she beat me to it / seconds in terms of stream delay. I got there just before you. I'm not sure whether I should call that a win or whether we should just kind of like shake brains and say great minds think alike. But yes. Definitely time for me to step away briefly. If you are new to the channel, I take a break once an hour. We are pushing those on the half hour. Not every 30 minutes, but every hour on the half hour. Because it's healthy to not sit at the computer for too long. You should take a break. Grab a friend. Grab a snack. We'll be back in a few minutes. All right, we're getting down to the last little bits here, and I think the only thing left is to wait until it's nighttime and reassess where we might want another lantern over here. We know that building is done. This is just going to look funky until we design this house, but this is going to be designed from this side, I think. We'll take a look and see what roof might look best from the wharf side, but I think that this is going to be heavily influenced from the main entry here at the west gate. And honestly, a spruce roof wouldn't be the end of the world. We might want to change it up a bit. I wouldn't mind having an oak roof here, actually. An oak roof here would be nice and bright, I think. Yeah. What comes next in Westo once this part is done? You mean in this western area? It's going to take me probably the rest of the year to finish this. So I really haven't thought that much ahead. There are things like rivers that need to be finished, paths that need to be extended a little bit. I don't want to go on forever with them, but there's things like there's a square out here that needs to be fixed up. There's a bridge that needs to be built. This bridge needs to be built down here too. There's a bunch of stuff like that that needs to happen, but it's the kind of thing I'm not terribly worried about right now. I'd rather have those as like projects I can come back to and work on later. So I think the next thing that I want to do is, I'll double check, but I think we got everything down here. I mean, obviously I don't have any green foliage and stuff. We have a friend. Free stuff. So yeah, I think that all looks pretty good. Might have gone a little bit high on those. That's fine. Yeah. Nothing over here is out of sorts. All looks pretty good. Could maybe have a couple of cracked bricks in here. Pop one in here. And again, this is just for me. No one and nobody is going to know this is here. This is just my own brain. Sometimes needs to know that I took the time. Whoops. Free stuff again. Probably just stuff I didn't grab before. It's the principle of the matter, you know you finished it. Yeah, exactly, right? So that leaves this other area, which is the canal. And I sort of like what we have going on here. Oh, I just triggered some trapdoors somewhere. I feel like this has to be a lot more cobbly. So I don't want to use andesite, but we're going to go with... We might even use a little bit of gravel, but we're going to grab some cobblestone and some tuff, I think. So cobblestone and gravel, cracked bricks, tuff. Need more tuff than that. Did I bring it out here? I think it's inside. I think we might try some clay. That might be too bright. We might need some coarse dirt. I don't think that would look good, but we'll try it. I think that's probably it. Stone might also work. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Shows what you know. Every time I come over here, I check all the little details to make sure you finished it. Nice, Cosmic. That's awesome. Hi, Glitch. Welcome in. Hope you're having a good day. Thanks for the follow. What are the other bricks that we could use? Tough. None of those will work. That's all going to be too dark. Was it basalt and tough that look really good together? Yeah, day's been good. Good stream, good breakfast. Looking forward to dinner. Dinner's leftovers. I don't have to cook. I might make some potatoes, but I've got barbecue chicken from last night, so very excited about that. Basalt. I meant to look at the other. I meant to exit the other side because I wanted to look at this building. Yeah, basalt still might be a little bit too dark. It's tough and cobbled. It looks really good together. Ooh, leaf blocks. We could maybe grab some leaf blocks. That might be good too. What is going to be a good underwater leaf block? Probably birch. Be my guess. So all I want to do here is make this feel like it's not so new and shiny. And I like what I've got going on here at first. But I want to try and break this up a little bit. Probably have more along the edges. And then I've also got mossy bricks and stuff as well. I think a lot of this would happen closer to the edges. It's actually really hard to see. Wait a minute, what if I did this? Just for now. That's a little bit better. And I wanted to see if clay would look good. I feel like it's a little bit too bright still. Well, they're jumping all over the place. I also have crack bricks too. Alright, let's just go back up top and see how that's come together. Oh, nighttime. Time to see where we might need more lights. This feels like it's pretty well lit over here. I'm just getting a lot of darkness over on that side. And I don't know if we need... Because like if we hang... Because this will be the same thing. If we hang a lantern here, it really lights that up. And probably takes care of all the lighting issues. Yeah, like there's not even any ones around here anymore. Just, yeah. So that's one potential spot. The other potential spot is here. But I think that still leaves that face pretty dark. And I don't want to have it there because then it's lined up with this one. So what do we think? Do we have one there and one there? That would probably look the most symmetrical, right? That, I think it's either two or just the one. Kind of think two. That, or we put something over this and hang a lantern there. That lights that face up better. Draws your attention over that way. I don't know if that's the same. If I put this here. Favorite shaders right now are BSL. The doorknob, take care. Appreciate it. Have a good day. Oh, I don't know. Do we like the subtlety there, or do we want this to be more like bam? I think I prefer this. Sweet Sandy says you like it on the tower. Well, the other thing I guess depends on what we want to put on this, because it means we'd have to add something to this. We'd have to put like an extra build or something. What did that just change? Nothing. For that, I need a couple of lanterns. So right now what I would do is more than likely just take a couple lanterns and do this. They blend in a little bit nicer with the wood background because they're worn. Yeah, I don't mind that. If I was to put something on this, I guess I'd have to do like some sort of structure. So like this, and then maybe... We could go super simple and just have the lantern hooked up underneath the slab. Could turn that into a stair. It would look a little bit more like a slanted roof. I think I prefer the building. If they weren't so close together, I would do all of them, but I think that this is just... I like this as a cleaner face. I think it helps it keep it looking taller, sleeker. Cool. And then I believe lit everything up around the corner. Yes. Phantom Art first. Thanks very much. Appreciate the follow. Oh, look. You're right here and you're at night. You probably don't have anything worth getting, but we'll check. We do have the Wandering Trader data pack that allows us to get mini blocks. That's where I get all the mini blocks. Is from this guy. He actually makes them useful. Wow. Deep slate coal ore. I'm not... Oh, crap. Where was that guy? And I now no longer care about you. That and that. I don't remember how many levels that was, but it was a lot. Might as well keep the leather. And let's say that was there. The rest of the dirt probably got blown up. Dark spot on the roof? Probably. That's more than likely where it came from. Yeah, this is definitely not a spawn-proofed area. That's for sure. He says, stating the obvious. Yeah, I think we did a pretty good job on the first pass. What I'd like to do is now just think about, like, where the sunlight would hit it. I mean, it's going to be flowing pretty heavily here. But I feel like we could probably have like a little bit of growth. We might even be able to get away with putting in things like if we did that. Just to add a little bit more variation. I just feel like there's a lot of smooth bricks that could still be fixed up a bit. I wonder if actually this is where regular stone could come in handy on just a couple of these. Oh. Maybe that's okay. Yeah. So then for this, I think, as much as I like the waterfall aspect of it, it's gotten a little out of control. I feel like it shouldn't be this far out. Yeah. But then I have to think about like what things should be there. And I just don't know. I don't know whether to leave this as like it's kind of like a natural drop or whether I should have it be more like a spout. Like see over here, we've kind of made it look like it's like a manufactured, like a man-made kind of like dribble of water coming out even though it's underwater. We could do the same thing over here, but then it would end up being like a straight waterfall. Like the waterfall wouldn't be coming around at an angle like this. It would just be like straight out. I kind of like it that way. I need to go probably another 3 or 4 blocks in there. Wobbly Prime, yeah, that's frustrating when building the farm takes longer than actually just going and manually getting the things. I guess it depends on how long you're going to have the world, right? Do I have a way out of here? I don't think I do. Oh, that was my face and a lantern. Can we go far enough? Yep, I'd say it's probably pretty good. So now, I guess we can just do the same sort of thing. I'm more inclined to just do like cracked here and there. I don't think these would be mossy. I'm tempted to put some slabs, but at the same time, I think the straight bricks do look okay. Slab there might make sense. I don't think we need to go too crazy in here. First off, let's just put something up so we can see what we're doing. I think I can just pop in a couple of different textures. Just quickly. And then we'll put in some cobble. And then maybe a little bit of mossy cobble. Cool. Just enough so that when you look at it from the bridge, it doesn't look like you forgot about it. Wobbly Prime, you have both Satisfactory and Minecraft vying for your attention. Nice. Satisfactory is fun. I need to get back into that. I need to do some Discord streams. I was looking into how to do some Discord streaming through Streamlabs. So I might do that. That could be kind of a fun evening stream this week where I don't want to mess with my Minecraft numbers on Twitch. I might just kind of do some Satisfactory stuff. I need to get into Satisfactory because they're discontinuing beacons and they're changing the Spire Coast. I've got to do all kinds of work in that game. Yeah, I think that's just subtle enough. I don't think I want to do more of those greeny things. If anything, we could maybe have a bush, like, grow up here somewhere. That could be kind of cool. Like if we had... I don't know whether that would look good or not. Yeah, it's, I don't know. It's hard when you get an industrial looking place. Like when you start adding fancy bits on it, it starts to look a little bit different. So I do want to add some greenery here, but this maybe is not the best spot for it. Would you do both satisfactory saves or just the one? I'd be returning to Devastator. Metroplex is cool, but I'm kind of dividing my time in that game, and I'm sure I'll return to Metroplex at some point. But right now that Update 5 is sorted, I need to address Update 5 in Devastator before Update 6 comes out in June. That's the plan. Wobbly Prime, thanks very much. Yeah, I appreciate you going to watch the VODs. Because I mean, for people that don't know, the VODs for my Satisfactory playthrough in the fall are on the VODs channel on YouTube, along with my Minecraft stuff. Let's see. That's taken care of. I guess we need to think about how this building connects, because technically this is all part of what's going on. So here's where I guess we can get into having some bushes and stuff. Let's empty the inventory again. Get rid of all this stuff. Leather, that. Keep the birch bush, but the chances are we're going to be going with jungle and azalea. We might need some trapdoors. Everybody's shocked, I'm sure. We might need some more lanterns, actually. What else are we going to need? Maybe oak leaves? I just like azalea so much better. The VODs really help me make sense of the complexities of Satisfactory. Oh, that's great. I'm glad that they help. I hope I'm able to explain myself really well in those streams. That's usually the goal. They're really relaxing too. Yeah, Satisfactory is a pretty chill game. I like it even better than Minecraft in terms of the PvE, because like at least in Satisfactory you don't have stuff spawning in your base when you don't want it to. Herding Cats was already singing Spruce Trap Doors in your head. Nice. I'm glad that we have that meme. It's a fun meme. Is it just me, or are the items sliding in and out of shelter boxes instead? No, I've got a mod, Evil Shadow. It's, which one is it? Smooth something? Smooth Swapping. That one. It's a fabric mod. And Cosmic has got a list to all of the mods. Most of them are client-side, most of them are UI related. They don't really affect gameplay, they just kind of make Minecraft feel a little bit more modern in my opinion. So I think this would be a decent spot for some greenery. I'm probably going to, I guess we'll just leave it like that. This gutter part doesn't have to go that far. So I'm going to need some stone bricks. I feel like this probably would stop about here. that could mean... Yeah, I'd say this is probably where... So here we could maybe have a vine. What would be a good... Maybe we can put like an azalea bottom on that? Yeah, I feel like I've done that over here. Oh, I even put moss on top of them. Okay. Shoop. Shoop. I'll try moss. That does make it hard to transition up into the vine, though. The only thing. Yeah, I think we'll leave that like that. We'll put jungle all in behind. Switch to azalea for the front. Yeah. Go a little bit higher. Maybe just one block lower. I'd say that's pretty good. I might want to try to add one in that back corner there. Maybe we can get away with coming back around. I wonder if the no screen bobbing would let my wife enjoy the game. She gets motion sick watching it or playing it. That's possible. Also, don't forget to check out the what are they called? Accessibility settings? Yeah. So where is it? Auto jump, sprint hold, sneak hold. Distortion effects. Strength of nausea and nether portal screen distortion effects. At lower values, the nausea effect is replaced with a green overlay. And then FOV effects. FOV effects are like when you sprint and the FOV changes. So turn both of those off, and then having the view bobbing change, I think is a solid idea. I don't like how it hides that window, but I think that looks better than the one brick we had before. Nice little splash of color. I wonder if this needs to be out this far. That's too flush. We need it to be out. We need it to be out here. Nope. Nope, too distracting. Well. We tried. Cool. So now along here, seeing as the outside of this building here is done, I can put something in temporarily. We may or may not want to keep this. But for now, I think it would be good to have at least something along here. And I don't want to hide too much of this stuff. So I feel like go get some more azalea. And do I have dead bushes? I do. I feel like azalea has kind of replaced the dead bush. Yeah, I kind of think azalea is the way to go here. I heard changing the FOV can also help. Yeah, so I've had a lot of problems with screen stuttering, and I don't have any kind of like motion sickness effect from, like, I don't get nausea from video games, but I get eye strain with my computer, Minecraft in particular, but I get frame stutters. You guys can't see them very well on stream, but essentially when I turn left and right sometimes, not all the time, but like the edge of this building will kind of like shake back and forth like that. That's extreme. It's much more subtle for me, but a couple hours of that and your eyeballs will let you know that it's not fun. And I found that the mod that removes the screen bobbing means that there's less screen stutter for me for whatever reason. I guess it's just more things that Minecraft is trying not to calculate. And then turning off all that FOV stuff was obviously a thing as well. The hard part is just remembering like when you're sprinting. You have to look at the only thing that changes when you're sprinting. Like if I walk right now, this is walking speed. And if I eat something, this is walking speed. And then if you watch, the hand bobbing gets faster. And that is the only indication, as well as your footstep noise is increasing. So there's the FOV doesn't change, and your cursor, your little white crosshair in the middle, that doesn't change. That doesn't bob up and down. And I find it quite helpful. I feel like that's just not working right. I don't know. These just feel like a little bit too manicured, maybe. That kind of a thing would be good in the backyard gardens of some of the other places I've got in mind. So for now, I think maybe we'll just stick with bushes. Although really, I feel like this should have more of a fenced-in look, which we can do. Sort of. Probably not. Yeah, I think that's okay. So here, I think maybe we'll toss in a little bit of moss. Oh, that is... I didn't realize how bright they were. I need to use that trick more often. Hold on. Where's a big spot of grass we can mess around with? Oh, this is a taiga forest. Hold on. Gotta be careful where the grass changes here. Over here we've got some regular plains grass. So that's grass. That's moss. And that's azalea sapling. How did I not notice that the moment that it came out in 1.17? That's very cool. We're going to have some fun with that, I think. I have similar FOV and view bobbing settings and have just gotten used to the difference in how fast the world passes by. Yeah, for sure. You do get used to it. I definitely feel like I'm going slow if I'm not sprinting. I can tell you that for sure. I hope you can sort it out, Wobbly Prime. I really do hope you can sort it out. I've never had the opportunity to play Minecraft with a partner. I'd imagine it would be a lot of fun. Especially if it wasn't public. Like if I wasn't streaming it, like if it was just for fun at home, you know, a way to just hang out. Because here's the thing, you can't talk over Netflix a lot of the time. I mean, you can, but I find that annoying. So like if you're just hanging out and like doing stuff, playing board games or playing video games that are chill to the point where you can talk over them, I think is a great idea. Sharp Spiral too. Hey, no problem. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. I like the grass color so much better. I've got a funny feeling we're going to be replacing a lot of the grass with moss because of as it gets closer to the taiga biome. Like, where are we? Are we in a taiga biome right now? Why is my mouse button not working? That's annoying. Plains, taiga. Yeah, like it's right there. I think the houses are actually on the line. You can see the grass change color. Pretty sure we built these houses on the buffer. So I could make this a flower box. I kind of like that it's all one bush. But I know that I want to have more flowers going on. If I was going to be a flower in there, well, I guess that would cover up that. Maybe try this. I feel like the red roses would complement the dark oak. The flower box is inside. A flower box with flowers, says Cosmic. Everybody put on your shock face. Hoocha! That was not nearly as dramatic as I thought it was going to be. Flowers. So I think maybe the rose bush, these might also look cool. I don't think I want to do ferns. Pink is going to clash. Yellow would depend greatly on which way they face. I'm debating putting in the data pack where you can control which way those face. I really wish they would just make them face the player. I understand the logic behind it. The logic behind it is that sunflowers face the sun in real life. What do we think? Too fancy? I like the back one. I'm not convinced I like the front one because it goes off center. Kind of wonder whether... maybe we just don't have this. I'd like to try and keep the red. That might be a funky color, but we'll bone meal it and find out. Yeah, rose bushes always look good next to dark oak, I agree. That's actually pretty good. You know, it's not the best color, but it's not the worst either. I think this will work better if we return these to regular grass color, because then it's going to match the grass color better. Yep. Sasha, thanks very much. Come on, sleep. Landscaping is just one of those things that I need to do in the daytime. Makes note, bamboo farm only works if you make bamboo chopping noises. Alistair's got like a bamboo farm set up. It only works if things die. So the only thing now, I feel like this feels kind of out of place. Yep, I think we're okay. Do we continue to like the bone block? Or do we think that this needs to be shifted? And if we do, what does it shift to? Does it go to like the dark oak? Or does it go to, I guess, andesite? Or maybe what it needs is instead, it just needs to be like, needs to have some sort of bottom on it. Like, what's the bottom of this build over here? So it's logs, and there's frames. Elkhorn. Demerit points. Using the word pops. This is a nice change from watching people kill zombies and each other. Sasha, that's great. I really appreciate it. Here's a quick flyby. A lot bigger than you might have originally thought. We've been working on this for about a year and a half. Actually, while we're up here, these are my favorite shaders, BSL, right now. You can see I can't play with them because my frame setter. This is, you're probably seeing it on Twitch now. With the stutteriness. Like, that's what I see sometimes with regular Minecraft, and it's really hard. Doesn't happen when you're moving forward so much. Only the side to side. I'm not sure whether I just have a crappy monitor or what. I do find that this is kind of distracting. So the last thing I'm gonna do today is see if we can't find a different block for that. So dark oak is the first contender. Could also potentially try barrels and stripped spruce. And then andesite is the other thing. So many shulker boxes. Let's see. This is probably going to make the most sense. But then I feel like it loses its importance. Everybody take a mental note. I could probably also put a little accent above the door if we did this. So that's option one. I think it does tone it down a bit, right? Goal achieved in terms of the bone block being too distracting. We could make it feel a little bit more special in that way. We might even be able to no, that's not quite what I want. About slabs. Getting to that time. Raid suggestions for today. Viral Porpoise, Strath, the Frog Queen, Slice Slime, or Exuma. Let's go with Viral Porpoise. Have they just started? And are they on Halcyon Heights? Imagine that's probably where they are. I do like that. Maybe if we don't have... Oops. Mushroom stem is probably still gonna be too light, Elkhorn. It's a good, you know, it's a good block. Cool. Thanks very much, Elkhorn. Yeah. That's what we'll do then. We'll pass y'all on to Viro. That's one idea, would be to have andesite. The other one would be dark oak, which I think might get us confused with this building to the other side. It'll be a nice contrast, but yeah, I feel like that's too close to the other building. It gets confusing as to which building is which, and this is also very dark, and that's very dark. So I'm just going to say no for that. The other option would be something like barrels the wrong way, which might be a problem inside, but for now we'll just be okay with it. Yeah, I think the andesite for me is winning. So now it's just a matter of like what type of andesite, what details are we going to have. Can't do walls, or rather we can't do walls everywhere. I think maybe instead of a polished, let's go with a regular stair. So this looks like all one piece. I wish I could put a wall here, but obviously that's not going to work with it only being one thick. I think that's about it. Yeah. Okay, next is the path. The door is going to stay on the bricks. And previously I had done all these paths as like cobblestone and gravel, but I want these to feel like they're more part of the road now. So we're just going to replace this little line of stone, almost like a gutter. I'm just going to replace it with these. And then probably just the odd cracked brick. I guess we'll just leave that like that for now, because I don't know how we're going to texture these roads. I do like what we did in these paths where we started adding in the smooth stone quite a bit. I think I might try to take that and apply it to the entire road, which would be cool. And that would then determine what this would look like. But that leaves these two little odd places there, which I guess I'm okay with. Maybe this needs to wrap around just a little bit so it's not so lonely. Terracotta Green Ninja is not going to work now. I'm trying to make sure that this feels like it's part of this build, not this build. And really, you want to go with cool gray to stay here. Anything warm is going to feel like it's part of these other builds. That's just like a general composition, like art tip, I guess. Cool. Well, I think that is, with the exception of the road, because again, I don't know what we're doing with the road texture. But I think that's everything. That is Toltobury Wharf done. Yeah. Complete. So we started off a few weeks ago with an idea from a Lego build. That one. Nope, that's the wrong one. It is this one. And that was the inspiration for this whole build. Now, our crane is much bigger. They have a couple of cranes, but Lego cranes are a lot easier to build and smaller. So what their Lego cranes were kind of turned into our lights here. And actually, this is a good opportunity to look at this from a distance at nighttime, because we've not done that. It does get a little convoluted, I guess. The crane, I find, is just the right height to be a little problematic. It does look better from over here, I would say. Just the right amount of light at night. It doesn't look too heavy. I like that there's no lights on the crane, because like, why would there be lights on the crane? We could try to like illuminate it a little bit with maybe glow lichen or something on the bottom of something, just to get a little bit of light up there. I might end up doing that. Very, very cool. Thanks so much, Green Ninja. I'm glad that you like it. I'm glad everybody likes it. I've had a lot of compliments on this build. Sasha, thanks. Yeah, the crane was a lot of fun. The crane was yesterday. The VOD is up on Twitch right now. Well, folks, if you enjoyed this, then leave a follow before you take off. But honestly, don't go anywhere, because Viral Porpoise is a phenomenal builder. And she's always up to some really cool stuff on Halcyon Heights. We're going to pass you along. That's going to be it for my weekend. I will be back hopefully for sure Friday, if not sooner. Check Twitter and check the Discord for notifications on early streams. There's a really good chance that I'm going to be streaming some Satisfactory privately in the Discord. So if you're part of the Discord, then you have some advantages there. You can also listen to the Spawn Chunks and the Citadel Cafe, two free podcasts I do. Spawn Chunks is all about Minecraft, and the Citadel Cafe is all about sci-fi and fantasy entertainment. This past week, Alistair and I talked about Star Trek. I have not published it yet, but it is recorded. It is in the hopper. So that'll be out soon. And we had a good conversation. I think you'll enjoy it, especially if you're a Trekkie that likes Trek, but like you're kind of new to it. Alistair knows all kinds of details, so he's a good person to have around on the stream or on the podcast when we talk about Star Trek. Check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan for supporting the stream. Joining the Discord is a good way to do that. You can also do that with the Citadel Cafe podcast, or by using Prime or Tier 1 here on Twitch. Speaking of, thanks to everybody that subbed and resubbed over the weekend. Thanks for all the new follows. I appreciate everybody that came along with the Pixel Riffs raid, that it's still hanging out. I know it's a long afternoon on Twitch sometimes, but I really appreciate you hanging out and being here. We'll see y'all next time. And again, rating Viral Porpoise, be kind, enjoy the stream, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.